This 5-mile hike is one of the best in the region, if you like estuaries, creeks, woods, ancient churches, windy hillsides and Cornish seaside towns. The Bottleneck ferry takes you across to the first part of the walk at Bottleneck, with its ancient inn and Daphne du Maurier's old home, aptly named Ferryside. Having reached the east bank, you must haul yourself up the steep little street until you see a signpost for Hall Walk on your right. This is a truly wonderful path which meanders along the top of the oak woods towards Polruan. Every few yards there's yet another breathtaking view of the estuary far below, with Foy busily going about its business on the other side. At one point we come across the memorial which commemorates the life of Sir Arthur Quiller Couch, the famous Cambridge professor of English literature who lived in a large Foy house, and who borrowed both the town streets and its characters for his Cornish-based literary works. To reach Pompil we must climb across one of these unique Cornish cattle grids, made in local slate. You can see them across certain parts of the county, but I've never seen a single one anywhere else in the region. Pompil is a little-known limb of the Foy estuary that veers us east to the hamlet at the head of the creek. Here we seem to be in the heart of lonely Cornish countryside, despite being so close to Foy and Polruan. It's difficult to imagine that dozens of sailing ships once traded up and down to this remote and peaceful place, carrying coal, fertilizer, limestone and timber, and taking away fresh local produce. Now comes the climb due south up to the church of Llantiglos by Foy, where we turn left along the quiet lane to reach the National Trust car park up on the Polruan Llansalus Road. Turning right along the newly made roadside footpath, it's just a few hundred metres to the path that takes us across a single field to join the southwest coast path. Far below you will spy Great and Little Atlantic Bays. These are two of the finest quiet coves in the vicinity, offering all that's best about the South Cornish coast. Now we head west to Polruan, which lies on the opposite side of the estuary to Foy. Soon we're descending down through the village towards the mouth of the estuary and to the famous old blockhouse, which is rich in history. All that's left for us to do now is linger a while waiting for the lower ferry, which carries foot passengers only across to Foy. Because now it's just a matter of wending our way back through the town's pleasant and busy streets, back to the higher ferry where we began.